Mini ITX is no longer just for HTPC nerds or novelty LAN builds. It's a serious platform for serious performance. And in 2025, these tiny titans pack more power, features, and future-proofing than ever before. Whether you're building a clean, portable gaming rig, a stealthy living room setup, or you just want to challenge yourself to cram a Core i9 or Ryzen 9 into a case the size of a shoebox, choosing the right motherboard is everything. I've tested the top Mini ITX motherboards from AMD and Intel this year, from budget bangers to flagship flexes. These are the 5 boards that actually deserve a spot in your next SFF build. Let's get into it. Kicking things off with a sleeper pick, the ASRock B760i Lightning Wi-Fi is what happens when a budget board punches way above its weight. It's a Mini ITX board for Intel's 12th, 13th, and 14th gen CPUs that supports up to DDR5 8600 memory, includes 2 PCIe Gen 4 M2 slots, and has a surprisingly beefy 14+1+1 phase VRM. It doesn't support CPU overclocking, that's a chipset limitation, but it can absolutely handle a Core i9-14900K, even under full load. I stress-tested it in a compact case with a 240mm AIO, and it didn't flinch. Downsides? You're not getting PCIe Gen 5 SSD support, and USB connectivity is a bit light, no 20 Gbps ports here. But if you're building a clean Intel rig and want to put more budget toward your GPU or cooling, this board is a no-brainer. Next up, the MSI B650i Edge Wi-Fi, one of the most well-rounded AM5 Mini ITX boards you can buy. This thing checks all the right boxes: solid 8+2+1 VRM, support for Ryzen 7000 and 9000 CPUs, DDR5 7200+ memory, 2 M2 slots, and 4 SATA ports, rare in the ITX world. It also has 2.5G LAN, Wi-Fi 6E, and a rear USB-C port with 20 Gbps transfer speeds, making it a solid pick for creators or gamers who rely on fast external storage. The only real trade-off? No PCIe Gen 5 for GPUs or SSDs. And yeah, there's a chipset fan. It's tiny, it's quiet, but it's there. Still, for around $250, this board feels like it should cost more. If you want performance, storage flexibility, and a strong upgrade path without breaking the bank, the B650i Edge is a killer mid-tier AM5 board. This one's a showstopper. The Asus ROG Strix Z790i gaming Wi-Fi is as premium as Mini ITX gets on the Intel side. It's built for 12th to 14th gen CPUs, supports PCIe 5.0 for both GPU and SSD, DDR5 7600 memory, and comes packed with high-end features like dual Thunderbolt 4 ports and the external ROG Hive module. The Hive? It's not just a fancy DAC with an ESS Sabre chip. It adds USB ports, BIOS flashback, AI overclocking, and helps relocate I/O outside your cramped case. Genius! It's got 2 M2 slots and 2 SATA ports, which is fairly standard for Mini ITX. And the VRM? It's beefy. 105A stages that can handle a 14900K no problem. The only catch? Cooler compatibility can be a pain. Large air coolers or AIOs with fixed tube orientations might not play nicely. But if you want peak Intel performance in a compact form, this board delivers in every way. Want to build a super affordable Mini ITX gaming PC without a discrete GPU? Meet the Gigabyte A620i AX. This board is perfect for pairing with Ryzen 8000G APUs like the 8600G. It supports up to DDR5 6400 memory, has Wi-Fi 6E, 2.5G LAN, and a PCIe 4.0 x16 slot, so you can add a GPU later if you want. It's got 1 M2 slot, 2 SATA ports, and a basic 5+2+1 VRM. So don't go dropping a Ryzen 9 7950X in here. But for a 65W APU build, it's rock solid. USB options are limited, just one 10 Gbps port. But again, this board costs under $150. That's incredible for a Mini ITX AM5 board with current gen CPU support and a clear upgrade path. If you're building a small footprint 1080p system on a budget, this is the way to go. At the top of the list is the one board that redefines what's possible in Mini ITX form, the Asus ROG Strix X670EI gaming Wi-Fi. This thing is ridiculous, in the best way. PCIe 5.0 for GPU and SSD? Check. USB 4? Dual ports. DDR5 8000 plus support? Absolutely. VRMs, overbuilt and ready for Ryzen 9 9900X and whatever comes next. Like its Intel sibling, it uses an external Hive module for audio and extended I/O. You also get 2 M2 slots, 2 SATA ports, HDMI 2.1, and a layout that feels like it was designed by someone who actually builds in small cases. Yes, it's expensive. And no, you can't load it with 5 drives or a huge air cooler. But if you want to build a no-compromises AM5 system in Mini ITX form, this is the motherboard. Future-proof, over-engineered, and frankly, kind of insane for all the right reasons. And that's the list. 5 Mini ITX motherboards that are absolutely worth building around in 2025. Whether you're going for a budget APU box, a clean 1440p powerhouse, or a mini rig with flagship tier everything, there's something here for every kind of builder. So, what's your next small form factor build? Going AM5? Riding out the LGA 1700 wave? Or maybe you're just here for the aesthetics? Drop your plans in the comments. I want to hear what you're working on. If this helped you out, hit that like button, maybe subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Think small, build smart, and game hard. Peace.